April 21st, 2009. Dear Amy, today your life is going to change forever. At 5 p.m., you will give birth to a little boy, almost 3 months premature. He will weigh just 2 pounds, 12 ounces. So small and so delicate, you'll be afraid to even touch him. And you will name him Ryan. You'll watch helplessly as he's rushed to the NICU. Your tiny, little innocent baby, immediately hooked up to machines to keep him alive. And 6 days later will come the worst day of your life. When the doctor tells you that your little baby has a significant bilateral brain bleed, a grade 3 hemorrhage, that will not only put his life in jeopardy, it will absolutely break your heart. Everything that you'd imagine for your child will change in an instant, and you'll cry. You'll cry like you've never cried before. And the hardest part is when you pack up to go home from the hospital, he won't. But he won't be alone. Dr. Engstrom, Dr. Herman, Angie Haney, Holly Irvin, and all the doctors and nurses at Living Children's are going to take such good care of him. And they'll keep you informed and they'll keep you encouraged. And when you have to go home to look after your other children, they'll send you updates and pictures, and they'll reassure you that there's no better place for him to be and no better people for him to be with. And your husband, Neil, he'll wake every morning before dawn and drive to the hospital to feed Ryan his first bottle. He'll pack sandwiches and practically live in his car and do everything in his power to stay close to that baby. And you'll have moments when you look at each other and you wonder, how are we going to do this? But he will be your rock. And it won't be easy, because when Ryan comes home, he'll require constant attention and care. And you'll realize that he has special needs and abilities. But as time passes, you'll begin to understand this child is special. This child has a drive unlike any child in this world. And when he's 5 years old, he'll show you the true meaning of determination. He'll go in for a complex operation on his leg. And after the surgery, the doctors will tell you it will take 5 days before he can put any weight on it. But once again, your son will blow your mind. It won't take 5 days. It won't even take him 1 day. That night after the surgery, you'll watch him not only stand on that leg, you'll watch him walk up and down the hallway, kicking a soccer ball. You'll see it, and you'll know beyond a shadow of a doubt that nothing will ever stand in his way. And as he grows, so will his spirit. He'll fall in love with soccer and not only learn to play, he will be good. And one day you'll be sitting on the bleachers watching, and the only thing you can think is, wow, this little boy is not only alive, he's thriving, living a wonderful and beautiful life of his own. Playing soccer, competing, training to someday join the U.S. Paralympic team. And best of all, he's not just living his life, he's loving every minute of it. And you'll smile. You'll thank God for all the doctors and nurses and therapists and support staff. And you'll thank God that you chose Living Children's. And you'll thank God for this little boy who surpassed every expectation, overcame every adversity, and made his family more proud than they've ever dreamed they could be. So don't lose hope. And believe me when I say, everything is going to be okay. For you, for your family, and most of all, for Ryan. How do I know? Because I am you. 13 years later. Sincerely, Amy Wlodyka, November 28th, 2022.